All right, well, welcome back. So today's my last full day at Grayscale Mansion for a while, so I figured, let me pump out a couple of videos here before we ring in the new year. And this video is all about risk and reward and to whom goes the spoils. And that's, it's like, if you're a risk taker, if you're willing to get yourself out there, put yourself in the right investments, the right situations, that's when you win big. You really win big. And you win out over the people who are doubters, who are haters, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to talk about two classes of investors specifically here: high yield dividend ETF investors and crypto investors. So let me first talk about dividend investors, high yield dividend investors. So if you probably run into this if you're like me. Like when I tell people about Coney and how you can get 100% plus yield on your money per year if you invest in it, they look at me like I'm crazy. Honestly, they do. And they're like, there's no way that's possible. It's got to be illegal. It's a scam. It can't be true. There's no way that could be possible. And so as a result, they don't take any action. They don't invest, and they'll never get the return that you can get from Coney or other high yield ETFs because they don't believe it. And therefore they lose out, right? They lose out. And it's only the people that are willing to take a risk and research the high yield dividend ETFs and put their money into those assets. They're the only ones who are going to see the incredible yields that can be had, right? I mean, we have incredible opportunities in high yield dividend ETFs. It's insane. It's awesome. It's so much better than when I was investing in SCHD and 3M and Coca-Cola and McDonald's and stuff like that. So that's where it's at, definitely. So, and then to ramp things up to further levels of boldness and further levels of reward are the crypto investors. Now, there are a lot of people in the investing space who don't like crypto. First of all, there are a lot of people that really don't know about crypto. They haven't heard about it, or they've just heard a little bit about it. They don't know enough about it. They haven't invested anything. But then there are people in the investment community who are invested in stocks, dividend ETFs, stuff like that, who don't like crypto. They think it's a scam. They think it's a scam. They think this can't be real. This is just going to fail. It's all going to fail. They hear about the FTX scandal, and they're like, they write the whole space off. And they're like, the whole thing is a scam. They don't do that with the stock market. When we have scandals in corporate America, they don't write off the whole stock market. So it's kind of weird why they just write off the whole crypto market if something, one thing goes wrong in crypto. But, they think it's a scam. Or there are people that think the cryptocurrency bull run is not going to happen, that it's just a pipe dream, that it's just a fallacy, that it's just a dream, it's not going to happen. And therefore, they don't invest in it. They don't put their capital there. And as a result, they're not going to get the gains that can be had in cryptocurrency. And that's, at the end of the day, after the crypto bull run is over, or in the height of it, when things are really peaking, that's when they'll start to take a look at it and go, should I get in? Or I wish I would have gotten in. It's like, it's too late. It's too late. And then they forget about it, for a couple years. And the next cycle comes around and they're just like, oh, it's a scam. It's a scam. It can't possibly be true. It's not going to happen. They don't pay attention to cycles. They don't put a reminder in their notebook or in their calendar or in their phone. Like, hey, cryptocurrency bull market is coming up in a year. You should invest now. They don't do that kind of stuff. And so they miss out on the gains. And to most people, like, the gains are like, a lot of people can't believe the gains that can be had through high yield dividend ETFs. 100% yield. That's crazy. That's a 2x return. They don't believe in that. They don't believe in the 2x return. And so, but there are definitely people who don't believe in the 10x return or 20 or 50x or 100x return that cryptocurrency can have. And so they never invest. They never take any action. They don't learn. They don't educate themselves. They aren't willing to put their assets there for whatever reason, and so they won't see it. So if you are a crypto investor and you're gonna make heads spin, and if you're a high yield dividend ETF investor, well, you're probably knocking socks off the people that you talk to. They probably don't even believe you. And you just got to let people be. Let people be themselves and make their own choices. But at the end of the day, it's the, like they say, fortune favors the bold, right? Fortune favors the bold, fortune favors the brave, and in my opinion, it punishes the weak. It punishes the timid because, like, for example, somebody who's really weak and timid when it comes to investing are the people that don't want to invest in the stock market at all, like at all, in anything, because they don't want to lose money. They're afraid of losing money, so they park their money in their checking account or savings account thinking it's safe. Meanwhile, inflation is eroding it away, right? And they're going to lose out. That's the timid, non-brave approach, versus like being brave and putting your money in the stock market in anything, low yielding dividend ETFs and stocks, or performance growth stocks. That's a better option, right? And then up on the scale, we have the high yield dividend ETFs. There are a lot of people that don't like those things. They think they're scams, and so they're not in there, and they're going to miss out. They're going to lose out. And definitely a lot of people that do not believe in cryptocurrency and that space, and they're going to be the biggest losers in terms of the potential loss, or the paper loss of their portfolio, and what it could have been if they'd been willing to put a portion of it into cryptocurrency. But they don't, because they think it's a scam, they think it's fake, they think it's fake news, they think it's fake, they think it's not going to happen, and therefore they never get it. So fortune, it favors the bold, right? And the more bold you are, the more you make educated decisions in investing, the better off you're going to be, because you're going to be way ahead of everybody else. Even if you get into a crypto that does like a 5x, and only a 5x, that's way better than even the high yield dividend investing, because we don't have anything that has a 500% yield, not yet. Hopefully we will, but we don't have it yet. And so you still come out way ahead. And if you get a 10x, 20x, 50x, 100x return in crypto, well, then it's just, you're like light years ahead. So it changes your life in a major way. I know people on this channel in comments and on Discord have said, this almost seems unreal. This almost seems like it's not possible, to change my portfolio like this, to increase it like that, to change my financial future. And it's like, and when people don't understand, they haven't been through a crypto bull run, they don't know about the possibilities and what it could do. And we're going to be in, I think, for a phenomenal bull run. It's going to knock the socks off of anything I think we've seen in the past. Just my opinion, not a guarantee, but it's my opinion. I think that's the way it's going to happen. So kudos to all of you who are risk takers, who are educated risk takers, and willing to put your capital into assets that can just rocket you to the moon. So Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. I will see you in the next video. Join the Discord in the pinned comment below if you'd like to join the discussion on investing, from anything from high yield dividend ETFs to grayscale stuff to cryptocurrency. We got over 1,200 people now on Discord. It's crazy. So we'll see you then. Take care.